Okay, Comcast. That's a good thing I don't work for them anymore, I can tell you that. Hi, you guys. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've been sitting here waiting for my internet to come back on for literally like 45 minutes. Anyways, I shouldn't start out like that, huh? I shouldn't be negative. Don't be negative. I'm super glad my internet came back on. Yay. Hi, Karla. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Grace. Oh, that was kind of cute. Grace sent me a message this morning. She purchased a journal, probably a month ago, and she finally got it today. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, Laura. Um, and one of the maps in the journal that she got, it was a map of like where she used to live and work, and But Grace, you're still in Oregon, though, right? Yeah. Anywho. Yeah, it is very frustrating, Karla. But at least I don't have to convince people anymore that they should keep their Comcast internet, for a job. So, anyways. So I am making mini journals, little baby ones. And my desk is a complete disaster. But that's how I roll. It's just better for me if I have everything I could possibly use really close, So that's where I'm at. What are you guys doing? Hi, Lorna. Hi, Denise. Scotty. Hey, Scotty. Yeah, I know. Sorry about that, you guys. Yes, Thursday this week, because I had a family, gathering yesterday, and so I decided, sort of through a vote on Sunday that we would do it on Thursday. There were a couple people that asked if I would still do it on Wednesday, but worked out better for me. Like I was going to do it earlier on Wednesday, but it worked out better for me this way. So, yeah, right on. Oregon rocks, man. I grew up in Oregon. I lived in Lincoln City when I was a teenager, and yeah, I lived in Bend for a while. Portland. Used to go to a lot of concerts in Portland. Yeah, so anyways, I love Oregon. It's just such a beautiful state, and Washington is gorgeous too. Where I live is, sort of a high desert type of climate, so, but we definitely have distinctive seasons, four distinct seasons, so that's kind of cool. I like that. So basically, how are you guys? Basically, how are you guys? I know you're not staying out of trouble like I always say, but so I'm sort of just going through little scraps and pieces of stuff, and looking for little things that I can use in like little bundles in the journals, like in a paper clip. So I'm doing the popcorn bag journals, and I've sort of, disguised most of the cover, like the front cover on these, but But that's okay. I mean, you can tell they're a popcorn bag if you just turn it over. Let's see. Hang on just a second. Yeah, and I'm going to be in Arizona, Denise, after the like 14th or 5th. I think we're leaving on the 16th um, for Arizona. I know, Regina, you love these, huh? Yeah, I like the crinkle too. So I'm kind of you know, I work in a like a I guess some people would say like assembly line kind of style, right? And so um as these have progressed, they've gotten I've added quite a number of processes to each one, right? So um I went through and took me good solid 6 hours to go through all of my paper and um, all of my ephemera and book pages and things like that, trying to decide what I wanted to use as pages, and then trimming everything, um, and then assembling the signatures. They're all single signature, and then stitching those all together with baker's twine, and then and the bags are coffee dyed. Okay, I coffee dyed them a long time ago, but so I've had them. And I glue the seam shut on the sides, so that they don't pop open too much. And then I just make a pocket on the back, and then the front is a pocket. I've done these little like layered pieces with some fabric and some coffee dyed paper, some music paper, a couple layers of fabric and stuff, and then I stitched those all together separately on my sewing machine, and then I attached those to the front. I glued them on there, and then I did like an art tile on the front of each one. Some of them I did like a little cluster, and one of these little guys that is like a fussy cut flower and layered up with book paper and gesso and coated with triple thick and that kind of stuff. So just, each one is a little bit different, of course. And then I did the little closure. So there's a button on the inside to keep it from coming through that eyelet. And then I put another button on the front that's kind of loose, and you can do whatever you want with it. But did like 3 layers of paper here around the eyelet just to add some detail and stuff, And then so then this just is elastic cord, and it just flips around like that. So I got that far, and so now these ones are ready for, let's see, basically for stuffing. And so this one I would say is basically finished. I may add a couple more things to it, but I don't really think so. So I did like a little paper, a safety pin with a piece of snippet roll on there, and a little charm, a key, and a button, and a little paper flower, and then filled it up with tags, and added a few little fabric like tabs and stuff like that. There's a glassine bag in each one. Embellish the pockets just a little bit. I try not to go too crazy with embellishing in these because there's enough paper in them to keep them fluffy enough, and then when you have the tags and stuff, but I used some children's books in these, and yeah, some little coin envelopes, and very eclectic kind of mix of vintage type stuff. They're They're not necessarily themed. Like I said, there's some children's books in there. There's some floral pages, different types of book paper. You know, just kind of a hodgepodge. Each one is sort of a hodgepodge. So, thank you. Thanks, guys. Let's see. Denise. Oh, that would be cool. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Hi, Anne. I just barely saw you up there. You're at the top of my chat window right now. How you doing? Hey, Denise, I just want to make sure that I don't miss messages from you. So if you're talking to me necessarily, would you put it in all caps? Just so I know. Because a lot of times I won't read the rest of it if it's not in all caps. So, and I don't want to miss anything. So, and even then, sometimes I do miss it, but I try not to. Anyway, so then I'm just adding a few little, like word, layered up. I did like fabric flips, 3 or 4 in each one of these. Little word, I don't know what you call them. Anyways, little word things. I'm out of sparkly elastic cord now. So I've got 24 of these, and I don't know if I'm gonna try to get them all finished before I go on my trip. And then I'm only gonna be gone for maybe 5 days. So like I said, I don't think I'm gonna put the shop on vacation. I'm just gonna, you know, let anybody know who makes a purchase over the time that I'm on vacation that I'll be shipping that the day after I get back. So oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine, Denise. That would be cool. You know, I don't know which way we're gonna go. Where are you in Oregon, if you don't mind? Oh, and I changed the kit. I know you guys, I'm probably driving you guys crazy with my kit thing, but so I don't know if you guys saw my video or if you watched it last night. I posted a short video with where I was talking about adding an option to replace the fabric in the kit with like a boho pack of fabric and trims and stuff. So if you haven't seen that and you're interested in a kit, check out that little video, and then, you know, because it kind of gives you an idea of what would be included in there. And then just with your order, send me a message on Etsy. So hang on. Oh, okay, so you're outside of Phoenix. Okay. Wow. What is the temp? Just curious. I'm getting my AC service before we leave. Even though my car is basically brand new, I'm still, you know, kind of nervous about that. I know it's really hot down there, but at least it's dry, so that's good. I've heard that the best view of the canyon is from the south. Would you agree with that, Denise? Oh, so here's what I was doing. I'm cutting out images for the little paperclip bundles, okay? That's kind of that's where I was at before I started the stream. Oh my God, 107? Holy crap. That's just crazy. Okay, so I know I can do this myself, but what's it looking like for like next week, you think? Or I'm sure it's probably going to hold steady at the 107. I'm super excited though. I think it's going to be so fun. I've just never seen the Grand Canyon. And I have this thing about it. So it's on my bucket list. And yeah, so I have to do that. So as I'm cutting these, I'm just kind of making sure that they're not too wide to fit, you know, on a page. So bath mat. Wait, what? Oh, anatheme and dishcloths. You meant bath mat? That's super funny. Wait, anatheme. I love that. Oh my God, typos are so funny sometimes. Okay, so this one I'm gonna go, yeah. You know, in Spokane, it'll get pretty freaking hot sometimes in the summertime. Like we get up to in the hundreds too. Believe it or not. I mean, yeah, it gets pretty stinking hot up here too. Hi, is it Jana? Forecasting 79 on the 17th. So it's gonna cool down, it sounds like. Nice. 81 in Cameron Park. Laura, I didn't realize that you had ordered another kit when I sent you that message. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut the ostrich's head off because I want that mallard duck. And these are just for my little, like, bundles that are going to go in the, you know, paper clipped onto the pages here and there, you know. Decisions. That's way too wide. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to cut it a little bit like that. And a little bit like that. There we go. I have to sacrifice here and there. Yeah, I'm sure the humidity is almost, well, I don't know for sure, but seems like it wouldn't be high. That's the thing about the South that is just so unbearable for me. It's just the humidity. It's insane. But I know that people get used to it. You know, it's just... I lived in Oklahoma for about a year, and I'm not used to it staying hot at night. You know, like, I'm used to it cooling down to the 60s every night. That's what it does here, you know. Even if it's, you know, 105 in the daytime, it always cools off at night to the 60s. Like, every time. So, it's pretty reliable. So yeah, that's the thing about the southern states, the humidity, that is just, oh, it's just crazy. I don't know how you guys do it. Although I've heard that it's really good for your skin and your hair and stuff. It will not be under 105 all next 10 days. It'll be under 100 until October, even at night, but you'll be north much cooler. Yeah. So, okay, so Denise, from where you are, I don't know the, like, geography of Arizona very well. So in Phoenix, it's a lot further south than where the Grand Canyon is, right? Because the Grand Canyon's like in the northern... I honestly haven't even looked at the map all that much. Grand Canyon is in the northern part of the state, right? So where Phoenix is down further south, I'm assuming. Ugh, it's gonna be fun. I don't care. I'll live. 11% today. Right on. Yeah, Karla, I don't know how y'all do it, honestly. I guess air conditioning, right? See, like up here, this house that I live in right now is the only house that I've ever lived in that had air conditioning. Any other house that I've lived in Spokane didn't even have air conditioning. We just had, fans and stuff. So, it's not like a necessity here, I mean, some people think it is, but you know what I mean? Okay. Well, good. I'm glad. Yeah, so it should be fun. Yeah, you walk outside and it's like stepping into an oven. Yeah, like coffee dyeing. I bet you can coffee dye and dry paper outside pretty quickly in Arizona. So have any of you guys that live in Arizona, or anybody who's been to Arizona, have any of you guys ever been to any of the hot springs down there? Because I'm kind of wanting to visit some hot springs. Your skin is bursting into flames. That's funny. Okay, so how far are you from Jerome, Denise? I know Jerome is like up in the mountains, so, well, I guess in the mountains. Okay, and then I have all these butterfly ones. Okay. Yeah, that's where we want to go. I want to go and see Maynard James Keenan's winery. Caduceus Cellars or whatever. Yeah, I want to go and visit the winery. And that's really the only, I want to go to the Grand Canyon. I want to see the Grand Canyon, and I've heard that it's a better view from the south. So, we may stop on the north rim, check it out, and then drive down and check it out from the south too. And then I want to go to some hot springs while we're there, and go to Jerome. And that's really the only itinerary that we have. I don't know if we'll make it down to Phoenix. We do want to try to find as many thrift stores as possible on the trip, so that should be fun. Okay, just a second. At the Haunted Hamburger? Okay. Page Springs Winery? Okay. Okay. I'm not like into wine necessarily, but my mom kind of is. So let me jot that down. It's so funny whenever somebody comes in here and needs me to write a note or something. I'm always like, I don't have any paper. Isn't that funny? I can't ever find just paper to write on. There, now I'll remember it. Mule's Mistake wine. Nice. Hi, Brenda. How's it going? Okay, I'm almost done with this project here, you guys. But I do want to try to get those, all of those little popcorn minis finished before I, you know, to be really honest with you, I'll probably finish them all today. Because I'm just stubborn like that, you know. I'll probably get them all done tonight, and then I should have them listed by morning. So, you know, I basically, you know, some of the work that I've done for these little minis was already done. It was stuff that I did before, you know, like the coffee dyeing for the bags and the art tiles and, you know, some of that kind of stuff. So that cuts down on, you know, what I'm going to say as far as work time and into making those journals, but that cuts that down a little bit. But, so I started assembling papers to make these journals, the night before last. So, two nights ago. And, okay, Mule's Mistake. And that's at the Page Springs Winery. Okay. Okay. Got it. And so, like I said, I'll probably have them finished tonight. So I'm going to say a solid, you know, 3.5 days working on these. And, you know, my day is considerably longer than a lot of people's day, since, you know, a lot of the time my day is like 24 hours long. So I'm just saying. A lot of time goes into doing this, and so that's part of the reason that I make so many journals at one time, is because I just feel like I can get a lot more done if I'm doing multiples, and that way I can get as involved as I want. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if I'm just doing one journal at a time, then I won't get as detailed as I do with making multiples, because I won't want to make the mess, and I may not commit to certain processes. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense, but tell me if that makes sense. Like, I may get lazy about putting the journals together, or what I put into the journals, if I just do one at a time, because I'll just want to get it done. And with these, like, I've committed that I'm going to spend 3 or 4 days making these journals, and I'm going to put everything into it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to really pay attention to each one. I don't feel rushed. to finish anything. And I can pull out everything, you know. And, you know, this stuff has been out for days. I wish you could see the rest of my desk. I'm just cutting up some pictures out of some old, this is an encyclopedia set. It's an Audubon nature encyclopedia. And so I'm just cutting out images that I'm going to use in little, well, I might use some of them to tuck into pockets and stuff in the journals, but basically what I'm doing is cutting out pictures that I'm going to use in little bundles to paperclip into these journals. That's what this is. That's what this is all about. So some of these will get folded and some not. So part of what I try to do in my journals is I try to include things that that you may want to use in another journal, you know. I try to add stuff that is kind of interesting and that you can move around from, you know, journal to journal if you have different journals. Yeah, I do try to do that. So, and some of the people that are in the chat will tell you that could you please let us know the name? Hi, Rebecca. The name of what? Oh, of the encyclopedias? I'm sorry, Vicki. I wasn't paying attention if you asked me before. I mean, if you asked that your question before the chat moved. And hello, Vicki. Hello. So like these, I'm just gonna fold into little thirds. You're welcome. And Vicki, I still haven't gotten the magazine yet, but I'm not gonna forget, I promise. And if anybody, any of the winners from the giveaway are in the chat right now, rest assured I have finally decided what I'm gonna send, and I think you'll be pretty happy with it. So, and I apologize that that's taken me so long. I do kind of have a lot on my plate, you guys, and I don't like to say that because I don't want to sound like, you know, like it's just all too much for me or something. But my top priority is keeping stock in my shop, right? And then, I mean, it just has to be. And then, you know, making journals and stuff, because that's what I do, right? But you guys are definitely next on the list, to be honest. Like, really, I feel kind of bad because I'm not as active, like, in the Facebook group as I could be, you know, or I should be. But that's kind of why I say, you know, that's not just my group. Like, it's everybody's group. And I want you guys to be as active as you want to be in there, too, you know. And if anybody has ideas for a swap or something like that, feel free to post that in the group and ask for feedback on it. You know, like, I mean, if you have an idea of something you want to do for a swap, just say, hey, you know, how would you guys feel, or who would want to participate in, you know, a swap doing this, you know, and the, you know, if you get a bunch of response and likes from it, then, you know, then just run it by me and we can do it. You know what I mean? And I'll help out as much as I can. So let's see. Okay, Vicky, I'm not sure what you want me to tell you the name of, hon. I'm sorry. If it's the encyclopedia, then it's an old Audubon Nature Encyclopedia set that I had. And those book covers that I was painting the other day, those are the covers. It was a set of 12 encyclopedias. Okay, I have to cut that part off. Alright, so I've got this stuff all pretty much done. I have quite a stack of little pictures and stuff that I can use. So then what I like to do is just kind of make little piles. And then, yeah, these guys are a little too... actually, it doesn't matter. See, these pages, these are pages from a vintage bird guide, you know. These are just the pages that are not in color. And they're a little bit tall. Yeah, I'm going to have to trim them down because the closure goes all the way around the side of the book, and it'll start to rip these. So I'm just going to trim these down real quick. Oh, the Facebook group. Okay, the Facebook group is Junk Journal. Yeah, Brenda's got you. And I think the link is in the description. It should be. Yeah, it should be. So, yeah, so I'm kind of excited about the trip. It's gonna be fun. Maybe I could even live stream. Wouldn't that be fun? I could do a live stream from, you know, like if I find some kind of really cool thrift store or something, or I don't know. That'd be kind of fun. I could do just like a little video log or something in the evening or something like that and post it in the group. Might be kind of fun. So what are you guys all working on? I know most of the time you're working on something while we're chatting. Also, anybody who's in our Facebook group, I've had a couple of members ask recently about what kind of stuff they can post in the group and whether or not they can post things for sale. And my answer to that is yes, you can. I know that there's a lot of groups that are kind of against that, you know. A lot of groups are. But you know, that's what I do for a living, and I try not to inundate the group with my own stuff, you know. I mean, that's not the reason I started the group. But, you know, if I have a sale or something really cool going on, I'm going to share it in the group. And I feel like it wouldn't be fair if I did that and you guys can't do that. So yeah, I would just ask that if you're going to post new items for sale, or if you have some kind of like really good promotion going on or something like that, yeah, absolutely, post it in the group. We're here to support each other, you know. I mean, without let me just tell you that without the support of a lot of you guys, and you know who you are, I couldn't do this. You know what I mean? I'm talking about customers, like repeat customers, people that have purchased things from me. And it's kind of a touchy subject, because people don't like to talk about money and, you know, that kind of thing. And it is sensitive, but we all need money, and we have to support our habit, if nothing else. But, a lot of us are actually trying to make a living doing what we love doing, and the validation that you get from selling your work is incredible. It is incredible. So, to be able to do what I love doing finally, like finally, I'm almost 50 years old, and I'm finally doing what I really love to do. So, before I start bawling and crying, thank you guys so much for that, really. So, absolutely, if you guys need the support of our Facebook group, um, that's what it's there for. We're here for each other. You know, you're laying in bed working. You worked hard today, huh, Brenda? Oh my gosh. Journals and embellishments, right on. Let me scroll back up and see. Oh, some cute envelopes. I want to see. See, I wish we could post pictures in this chat. Wouldn't that be cool? You're making envelopes too, Karla? Yeah, oh, so Karla inspired me yesterday with one of the most obvious of things, and it's kind of like, oh, hi, Care. I'm happy to see you too. I'm glad you're here. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. So I asked her what she was doing. Well, we always check in, and she's like, "What are you working on?" And I'm like, blah blah blah. And anyway, so I asked her, and she said she was gluing together book pages to use for tags. And I was like, huh? Okay. Like, how come I never thought about that? So I pulled out my tacky glue and some glue stick and stuff like that, and glued together a bunch of book pages. So I'm gonna make some tags with those tonight. Oh, thank you, Karla. You guys are, I love you guys too. I really do. So, so, so much. Anywho, so I'm making these little bundles, and I need a sip of coffee. Oh, wait, what are you talking about? Is it okay to mention whose video I got the idea from? Okay, wait, what are we talking about? Oh, thank you, Grace. Absolutely. Yes. Share, share, share. You know what? I see videos all the time, Matt. I mean, if I wasn't so lazy, I would share them in the group, We, like, I need new ideas about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yes. Yes, share them. That's what we're here for. That's what social media is. It's 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 networking. You know what I mean? You mentioned someone's video where you got a really a good idea about some cute envelopes. We're all going to see it. We know that we have that in common. And so we're going to say, well, you know what? If Rhonda thinks it's cool, I bet I'll think it's cool. And I'll go check it out. And then, you know what I mean? It just goes around and around like that. And whoever that is, hopefully will notice that, maybe there was a boost in their viewers or subscribers or things like that. That person realizes that it came from our group. Um, maybe they'll join our group, and then our group gets bigger. We we get more people, we get more of what we love, and I don't know. That's just the way it is. It's so awesome. Absolutely they do, Denise. Yeah, Rhonda, I know. And That's what happens. I know. I love Lizzie. She's awesome. Oh, absolutely, Dawn. You can PM me whenever you want to, for sure. And if I'm not like, in the shower or something, um, do be aware that I have really weird sleeping habits, okay? Like, I'm asleep at times that people would never in a million years be asleep. So, um, if I don't answer, don't right away, like, don't take it personally, okay? I promise. Um, just, I'm probably sleeping or something, but that's not very often. So, I don't sleep that much. Anyway, so what I'm doing is then I kind of set out some little like piles, because I want to make some little bundles that I can just easily clip in to the journals. Okay, so I'm taking a little book page, and then I took a whole bunch of the Tim Holtz, the tickets, the ticket stamps, and I stamped them out on, pattern paper the other day. Whole bunch of them. Wait, not yet. I don't want to do those yet. Hold on. So that, oh, I want to do like some kind of, let's see, maybe like one of these little score sheets. Yeah, I'm going to add one of these little score sheets to each one. So I'll put like 2 or 3 of these little bundles in each journal, That's absolutely right, Brenda. We do have a really cool group of people. And so I'm trying to like make sure you can kind of see each layer, right? Like I want you to know there's like an image under there. I love layering. Don't you love layering? Layering rocks. Yeah, I'm a pretty emotional person, you guys, and I let that be. I used to try not to be, but I'm just sensitive. And I remember when I was a kid, my mom would I'd just be crying, and I don't know, I think it drove her crazy, but she'd be like, just quit being so sensitive, It's like, well, okay, I'll try, but I don't even try anymore. I'm just sensitive. You guys are amazing. I'm kind of a homebody, I don't get out much, and I like it that way. Okay. So then I'm just gonna do, let's see, I want like a single thickness image on each one of these. Look at little beaver, little footprints. So my goal right now is to put 4 pieces in each bundle, right? Okay, and then I want to add a little like ticket on each one. I didn't cut these out perfectly, but who cares? Yeah, and so then I'll have a little stack of these. So I'm not going to do them all the same. You know, I just, yeah, you know what I mean. Do you guys do this? Does anybody else do this besides Karla? Oh, is it buffering? Sorry, guys. Yeah, Comcast sucks sometimes. I'm just going to say. Is everybody buffering or is it just Laura? Oh, right on, JC. That's right. Nobody wants perfect, huh? So I'm just using the Tim Holtz little mini paper clips, you know. I love those freaking paper clips. I just love them because they're so sturdy. Like, they're like really, really strong. Okay, I don't like the way that is layered. So I'm going to cut it shorter. There. Yeah, I want to make some of those paper clips that Karla was demonstrating in her one of her videos. And she said that she had gotten the idea for them from Linda Israel. And yeah, so I started watching Linda Israel. I had never watched her channel. I'd never. And I was really happy watching her. She's pretty cool. She's got tons of good ideas, you know. So I would say if you're not subscribed to her channel, or Karla's, check her out. Check out Linda Israel. She's actually pretty fun to watch. She is, let's see, what would I say? She's real into using like stencils and in her junk journals and you know, layering and all that kind of stuff. But she has some really good ideas about methods of, you know, processes and stuff. So anyway, so I got a few of those little bundles done. Now I'm gonna do some, starting with these are some pages from a vintage wildflower, or not wildflower, but just flower guide or whatever. Okay. Oh, you know what? I want to put in some of these, some advertising. Put some little advertisements in these. And these are just vintage advertisements that I actually scanned and printed out. These are from a magazine from 1917. So they're good as far as the copyright. I won't go to jail. And then, let's see. Nope. Looking for little tags. Like little, those kind of tags. See, I have this basket that has a whole bunch of this kind of stuff in it. These are obviously coffee dyed. I had these all organized, you guys, at one point, and then something happened. I can't remember. And I just got frustrated, and I just dumped them all in this basket. So, yeah. Okay, I think that's enough. Excuse me. You get a video? Yeah. So I'm just putting one of these little little tags on each one. Here. Oh, and then I was gonna do some postage. Where's my other thing of postage? Hold on. Hold the phone. I can't find it. I know it's probably right in front of my nose, but well, that's frustrating. Oh, look at it's right. No, that's not it either. Oh well. I'm sure I'll find it once I'm done. But I want to add a little bit of some kind of little postage in each one of these little bundles. Oops. What are you doing, Sammy?
Sorry, I'm trying to make sandwiches.
Okay. Okay. All right, and then I'll just kind of rearrange these. And I like to do some on one side and some on the other side, right? Because I don't want to always put them all on the same side. Geez, Sam, I wonder if you could make any more noise over there.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were making a video. I'm really hungry.
So my kitchen type of area is in the den of the house where I live, which is where my studio is. And so, yeah, so he's in here making sandwiches. Which is fine. I mean, he's allowed to eat this one time.
Yeah.
I'm adding another little tiny something there. I didn't like how big that tag was all by itself right there. Anyways, I'm a little neurotic about this kind of stuff sometimes. Oh, I have to look at the chat. Oh, Brenda says hi, Sammy.
Oh, you're streaming?
Yes, I'm streaming.
Oh, then it's okay. If you're making a video, I'd feel bad.
Oh, he said it's okay if he's in here making noise if it's streaming. But if if I'm making a video, then he would be more worried about it. Which Whatever, Sam.
Seriously.
My live streams are videos anyways, you know.
Well, you know what? It's a stream initially. It's
Yeah, that's true. He's not worried about it, apparently. No, I'm just teasing you, Sammy. Nobody cares. Whoops.
I don't know. I would.
You would care?
I think so.
If you were streaming?
Either way, if someone was, yeah, if I was streaming.
It would bother you if somebody came in and started making sandwiches. Okay.
Or if I was the one watching the video.
Yes, in the stream we are family. That's right. And they love you too, Sam. You guys want to see Sammy when he was in 8th grade?
Oh my Jesus. No. Maybe no, don't show them.
Sam!
Only because, you know, identity theft.
None of these ladies are going to steal your identity, I promise, Sammy.
Well, you never know. Someone could, like, take a picture.
So that's
of,
Sammy.
Like, that picture.
I won't tell you his last name in case anybody wants his identity.
You could put it on, like, a fake freaking ID.
Anybody could find that anyways, Sabat or Sammy. Sabat Sammy. Anyway, yes, he's very handsome and so cute. And doesn't he have great eyes? When he was little, everybody always loved Sammy's eyes. They would always say, "Oh God, he has such pretty eyes," you know, because he does have pretty eyes. They're like green and gorgeous and hazel, you know. But it was really embarrassing to him when he was little. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, because people will talk about me like I'm not there.
The price for interrupting the video is a vintage picture share. So, yeah. Uh-huh. Anyway, so, okay. So I've got some little bundles. So this should get me through at least 4 or 5 journals, you know. Oh, guess what? I found the stamps I was looking for. Right under my nose. Okay. So these guys, I'm going to stick them in here. So this is my pile of ingredients for those little little bundles. And so then I can just pull from this pile when I'm filling the pockets too. So, yep. All right. So now, can we get back to the journal? You call them ingredients too. I know. It's like the junk journal salad kind of started me thinking about this stuff as ingredients, you know. So I pulled out some of the upholstery fabrics or some other fabrics too that I got the other day, and I want to use some of these as little, you know, tabs. I need to make more junk journal salad, you guys. I'm out. I sold the last bag of salad the other day. I'm thinking about adding like silk to it this time. You know, like make it a lot more colorful and stuff. Oh, you're leaving, Vicky? Okay. I love you. And I haven't forgot. I haven't forgot. I told her I would get a copy of Greencraft and sign it and send it to her. So that's what that's what I'm talking about, just so you know. Using the pinking shears to cut some of these. Yeah, our weather has been weird. It's like it's warm for a couple days and then I wonder if this will tear. Nope. It'll be warm for a couple days and then it gets like almost cold. Like I saw a forecast for one night. It's supposed to be like 37 overnight. It's like that's cold enough to kill tomato plants. It's just not right, I tell you.
I tell you what.
I tell you what.
That just ain't right there.
Don't get me started.
What?
Oh, it did tear. Okay.
You know we haven't had in the fridge in a while?
What?
Grapes.
Oh, well, last time I bought grapes, they sat in the refrigerator and nobody ate them.
No one knew they were there.
Oh. Well, all right then. Okay, well, we're going to go grocery shopping tomorrow, so.
Okay. Well, I gotta mow on too.
Yeah, and then I get to go shopping for our trip. So Mom and I are going to be sleeping in the car. We're sleeping in the back of my car. And, yeah. So I have like an SUV, you know, and, well, I mean, that's the plan anyways. So we're going to camp out in the back of my car. And, I ordered one of those, it's like a rooftop, like, it's almost like a bag, you know, to carry, stuff in. So I got like a rooftop carrier, but it's like soft, you know, waterproof. So that should be pretty cool. So I can fill it with goodies from thrift stores and stuff, and then we can keep all of our clothes and stuff up in there. And you know, we won't need much clothing, it sounds like, considering how warm it is in Arizona. At least smaller clothing, right? But I bet it gets cold at night. I'll bet it's cold there at night.
Oh, yeah. In the desert and stuff
Yeah.
like that? Yeah, it gets real cold.
And I'm also borrowing my son's gun. So that, yeah.
No vagabonds try to rob
Just in case, you know. Because if we're sleeping in the car and we're at like a rest stop or we're roughing it, you guys. I mean, we probably will stay at a motel and stuff if we really need to, but I'm seriously trying to just, I don't want to spend money on that. I want to spend money at the thrift stores. Cornville, Jerome, and Sedona. Right on. Okay, yeah, I'm excited. Oh, hey, you guys, I got my mini journal. I have to show you. I got my mini journal from, is it Gil or Jill Fox, the micro mini? Oh my gosh, I forgot. I gotta show you guys. I haven't even looked through it yet. Let me do that. Let me finish kind of cutting up some scraps of this stuff, and then we'll do a flip through on my micro mini, okay?
Oh.
There's a 2-acre thrift store in Cottonwood. Okay, I better write that down. Oh my God. Mom's going to love that. She wants a Kachina doll. That's all she cares about. Cottonwood.
Oh, what doll?
A Kachina doll.
Oh, what?
Google it, Sammy. It's called a Kachina doll. It's a doll that's made by I think it's the Hopi Indians or something.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I don't really understand it, what they are either, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's a doll.
And it's Coachina.
They have some kind of spiritual significance, yeah.
She's ridiculous.
Starts with a K. You're buffering a lot? Well, okay, Deb. Love you. See you later. Okay. Who else is buffering? I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I don't know. I did have some internet issues earlier, and you know, I don't know. Unless everybody is buffering, then I can't say, you know, it's on my end, but okay. All right. Yeah, sometimes it's just a speed thing, you know, like, ouch. Certain times of the day are also a lot worse than others for internet, like download speeds and stuff. So depending on where you live and that kind of stuff too. Okay, one more. And these little pieces are just for using on pages like little tabs, you know. That's basically what I'm doing. Just want a little pile that I can pull from and add little pieces of fabric and stuff to it. Wish I had some cheesecloth out here. I don't have any on the table. Okay, I wanna flip through that little journal, you guys. Yeah, I totally forgot that I was gonna do that. Okay. So she is in, this is my journal that I got from the Micro Mini journal swap, and in our Facebook group. And it's, I don't know how she pronounces her name. It's either Jill or Gil. But she is in, where is she? She's in the UK. So I think, yeah, I think so. Okay, wait a second. And she is an artist. And so she sent me a bunch of these cards. Hang on a second. Although this is the first time I entered into a swap, and this is my first creation as far as junk journals go. But we'll definitely. Oh, that's really cool. She said that this is the first time that she's entered into a swap, and that this is her first creation as far as a junk journal goes. But she said it will definitely not be her last. And I have a feeling that I'm going to just absolutely love it. I'm already almost in tears. So, but look at this is some of her artwork, you guys. And she's in our Facebook group. So here's her information. She sent me one of her cards. So hopefully you guys can see that. Right on. And so look at stickers. Some stickers. It's a hummingbird. See that? This is one of her paintings. Oh, and she sent me some greeting cards. These are awesome. Look at that. Oh, I guess it's not a humming. Yeah, it is. That's a hummingbird. This is not a hummingbird. These are so pretty. Look at that. That's like a nuthatch or something. Look at the owl. Oh my God. I know. This is gorgeous. Wow. Oh, they're not all birds. I thought maybe they were all birds. Look at the Springer Spaniel. My mom would love this. My mom loves Springer Spaniels and Cocker Spaniels. I know. They're gorgeous, huh? Geez, I'm tempted to frame that owl. Seriously. I actually have a friend that is all about owls. Maybe I'll pass that on. Ooh, look at the tiger. Look at the eyes. That is freaking rad. That is freaking cool. I love this. Hi, Amber. Look at that guy. She says this is Tiger, Tiger Burning Bright from an original painting by Gil or Jill Fox. I'm just going to go with Jill because I think that's what it is. So here's another shot of her information in case it's easier to read. You could always pause to read that. Anyways, those are super cool. I love them. Okay, there's something else in here. Okay. Oh, look, she made some little tiles. And I don't know if these were attached to the journal or not. But, oh, look. Oh, she did like a double tie. Okay, let me tie it back up. Oh, that's a good idea. She did two little ties on here. It's hard working in this scale, you know, in this really small scale. It's hard. Let me see if I can put something down so it's easier to see. Just a second. Just a minute. Let me grab something. Okay, this is just a book cover. So you guys can actually see this stuff a little better. And of course, I can't get the camera to zoom in. It won't let me do it anymore while I'm already streaming. So look at, she did like a tile, like a mixed media piece on the front. I know, Denise, it's hard. I know, isn't it gorgeous? Yeah, Karla, they're prints made from her paintings. So look at, she did this really pretty like dangle. Looks like off of each signature almost. Or no, there's just 3 of them. They're not attached to the signatures, but yeah, look at with the bugle beads and stuff. That's really pretty. I love it. A little ladybug. Oh, and look at, she did one of her birds on the back. Cool. Okay. Let's see. And this is the one, this is the journal that had to be the size of a playing card box, like a standard playing card box. So. Right on. It's super lovey. Super lovey. Okay, so here's a little pocket, and she did some watercolor and put it in this little, made a little tag with it. Some book page images. Looks like some stamping on some book pages. This is terrible. I wish you guys could see better. Let's hold it up like this. Yeah, I'll just hold it up so you guys can see better. Okay, so she likes the same kind of book paper that I do. Like, you know, like technical books and stuff like that. Look, it's a little sequins. Some little punched out parts, some stamping. This is way cool, Jill. I love it. Look at some like what do you call that paper? Oh, look at the little flower. It's so cute. It's hard to work in these little journals, you guys. If you've never tried making a micro mini, give it a shot sometime. Oh, I love how she just put this little charm on with a jump ring right on the corner of the page. That, you know what? That's true, Denise. With the 2 little strings, right? Yeah, that is kind of old school, isn't it? Like way old school. I know, that is a really good idea. I'm going to steal that from her because, you know, sometimes I do just like the single one. And on some of my books, I almost feel like it's just not right. Like it's not balanced. It's not enough to hold that big fat journal together. You know what I mean? So maybe doing 2, that is really a good idea. Even 2, like with elastic. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Thanks, Jill. I'm stealing that from you. Oh, and here's a little, oh, looks like there's a note in there. Okay, wait, I gotta look at it off camera. Oh, Jill, this is awesome. She just put a little note in there for me. And this is like a little flip out, see? Oh, I think you did awesome. I really, really do. Super cute. I love these images. Like, there's like some like Catholic priest dude. Okay, and she did a pocket with a playing card. She kind of just like split the pocket or split the card. So she like cut it diagonally and then just glued it around all the edges so it almost looks like the card is still intact. See that? And then it just, you know, the little butterfly and the little stamps just sit in there. So cute. She had 3 signatures. Oh, I love it. Make some more noise, Sam. Make some more noise. Quit it. Little brat.
Okay, done.
This is another. Oh, okay. Wait. So here's a butterfly. Oh, that's really cute how she did that. This is some really super thin chain, and she strung it through the holes of this wooden butterfly button, and then closed it up with a jump ring, and just put it on a paper clip. Look at, and it looks like the butterfly is flying. It's really cute. And then here's like a little flip out. I love this butterfly, Jill. It's so cute. And it looks like it's flying, you know? And she did a little, it's like painted. Looks like she is really into painting, right? Which is rad. And so she's painted on a bunch of the book paper and stuff in here. Some maps. This is a little pocket. It's, what is this paper? Yeah, see, this is a little pocket right here. Can't open it because I only have one hand to work with at the moment. But and then there's like a little page marker. There's another charm. Really pretty little flower on it. And those are just held on with a little jump ring. Another playing card. And she rounded all the corners and everything. Oh, it's awesome. I feel honored that I got your first, you know, like complete junk journal. Look at, and this is like a little pocket made out of lace. I do. I feel honored that I have this. Thank you so much. It was really a fun swap, I thought. So seriously, you guys, any more ideas for swaps? Let's get them proposed in the group, okay? Just put your ideas in there as a post, and then we'll just see how many people are interested in doing whatever it is, and then we'll just get it going. We can get a couple going at one time. Okay, and then another one of her business cards. I love this. I love that hummingbird. So, and then she added a couple little tiles too that she made. Whoops. This is a Scrabble tile. Oh, she did it just like I do. That's so cute. Look at it. She used the little hook and eye. She used the eye on there for her little loop. That's so cute. I don't know if she watched my video and got that idea from me. I don't know, but I'm taking credit for it. It works really good and it looks really cute, I think. So a couple little art tiles too. So yay, thank you, Jill. Okay, so that was my gift from my swap partner in the group. Okay, so are we gonna do a flow journal swap? I would like to. I think it would be fun. And okay, I'm putting it all back in that envelope. I think doing a flow-ish or Floby or whatever journal swap would be really fun. So okay, so maybe I'll just put that together and we can do that, okay? Because right now the only other project we have going in our group is I know I wouldn't either care. I wouldn't guess that was the first one she'd made. She did a really good job, I think. So they call it a flowish journal. Okay, so let me show you what a flow I happen to have a flow book. So this is a flow book for paper lovers. Okay, so this whole flowish, I mean, we don't really want to call it a flow journal. We want to call it flow-ish, right? Because it's like flow. So flow book for paper lovers is a book that's basically completely consumable. Like, all of the pages are perforated, and it's intended to be taken apart. And I am going to be taking this one apart. So, you know, so all the pages are consumable. So the idea of doing a flow-ish journal is that you're making it so that the person that gets it can use all the stuff that's in it, right? That's the idea. You know, I even have a, I'm sure a lot of us have it, a perforator, like on a paper cutter. It does perforations. So, do you have to be on Facebook to do the swap? Well, I mean, I don't want to say you have to be, but it's helpful. Why are you're not on Facebook? Yeah, I think we should do that. So this is a flow book. So basically, you know, you get the idea. So when you make pockets, you put stuff in the pockets that people can use and that kind of stuff. I would love to do it because, and I honestly think that I could do 3 or 4 or 5 or 20 of them. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't have to bind it in a way that you could even just use rubber bands if you want to. You know, just big rubber bands. Yeah, Midori style. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'll put a post together and or does somebody else want to do it? Does somebody else want to go ahead and just do the post? Or maybe I should do it, huh? I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. And then we'll get it set up. And how long do you think we need? 6 weeks? Absolutely, Scotty. That would be rad if you could help out with that. I almost want to kind of get our moderators, our group moderators, which is Scotty and Brenda and Karla and Kat. I almost want to kind of give you guys the reins on some projects, you know? Like, if you don't mind, I think it would be awesome because I think we could get more going. I think we could do more in our group if our moderators kind of take the reins on like a project once a month or every other month or something. You know what I mean? So, Scotty, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about taking the reins on a flowish journal swap? Would you be able to do that, or what do you think? If you don't want to, or you feel like it would be more than you want to take on, then just that's fine. Absolutely. I can do it. You know, it's not really that much, um but matching the people up and stuff, I don't know, it gives me a headache. So, hi Alta. Okay. Yeah, flowish journals. If you make the post with guidelines, I'll match them up again. Okay. Cool. And then and that way also like um um oh, what was I going to say? So I don't know how to set up the events in Facebook, like in the group. You know what I mean? Yeah, thank you so much, Scotty. Okay, cool. Um, so someone had mentioned that, you know, maybe doing a swap or whatever to put it in the events or something so that when people have questions about it, um, then it would be like in there and then people wouldn't have to go searching for the post. So Can somebody please figure out how to do that? Because I don't know how to do that. So, I mean, I'll make the post and announce the swap and the timeline and the guidelines and that kind of stuff. And then maybe one of you guys could help me figure out how to get that going in the events. Okay. So, like Karla or Scotty, could one of you guys do that for me after I get the post up? Pretty please. And okay, Karla. Thanks. I knew if I begged hard enough, somebody would say, okay, I'll do it. And as far as our address, like our rack list or whatever, I'm almost thinking, Karla, if we're going to get that set up as like a spreadsheet or whatever, maybe we should just start it over, like start a new one. What do you think? Do you think that would be easier? I know. Okay, fine. Whatever. All right. So on a lot of my little pockets, I like to just add something, you know, little, just to kind of draw your attention to the fact that it's actually a pocket, you know. So one of my favorite ways to do that is to just get a little piece of fabric. I just take a little piece of fabric and then, well, if I could make my mind up, it'd be great. It's a little piece of fabric and use it like as a backing. And then I just staple it on each end. And then I glue it on there. There. And then, you know, I could add a little flower or something too, but I'm trying not to make these too fat. And I do know how to use regular glue, you guys. I just prefer hot glue because, you know, I just do. I want to put this, I want to do like a little, oh, here we go. Here's a little like cluster that I did last night. So this is going to go on there, on this little pocket, right up in the corner. I know, it needs mini clusters. Huh, Laura? Yeah, maybe I'll do a video on making mini clusters. That would be fun. So these little... I'm going to make these little like tuck spots here on the corners. See, I have the fine tip on my glue gun. So I get pretty good control, you know, and, you know, I don't seem to have too much trouble with it getting thick and weird and clumpy and, you know what I mean? So let's see. I want to put... something kind of substantial in each of those pockets, and then add like a little tag. And then I want to put something in those little tuck spots. So like this little ticket. No, it's too big. Has to be something teeny, like postage stamps. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could do like a panorama shot of my space right now. It's crazy, you guys. Oh, this one's a Christmas stamp, but that's okay. So yeah, just tucking some little stamps in there. And then I'm going to grab one of each of these little like bundles, you know. Find a page that's relatively sturdy and not right next to a pocket, and clip that on there. There. Then I'll find one for this one. I like to use a pattern paper when I'm attaching these little bundles because I don't like to cover up a page that's blank for writing, you know. I like to leave those open. I need some color. Just something. How about a butterfly? There. Okay, hang on a second. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, I really want to do one too. Hi Ray, how are you? You can pin the event or any post to the top. Okay, so that's all I need to do, Scotty, is just pin it to the top. Okay, I'll play around with it. I'll do it on the computer so that I feel like I'll have more control over what the hell's going on. Sometimes when I do stuff on my phone, I just feel like I'm only getting like half of the options that are available, you know? Just putting this little, whoops. Know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't get all of the options that are available to the rest of the world if I'm using my phone. I'll put this little tag in there. And then let's find a flower. So for my little like flip outs, you know, a lot of times I use I like to use like a playing card, you know. I just like it. And they're usually the perfect size. Not usually. That didn't make any sense. They're always the perfect size in this size journal. Okay, let's find some little goodies to go in here. Okay, I'm using that ticket that I wanted to use like a million times. Put some postage in there. And let's put this little book paper. It's got a bird and a map. Stick that in there. And a little ticket. Okay, and I haven't put any tabs on this book yet, but I'm fixing to. Let's see. Okay. So this is just a little little word. It says happy. Ink that, and then let's see, a little piece of fabric, and then I'm also going to put it on that little, this little guy. There. And I'm just going to glue that on this pocket. All right, so what are we going to stick in there? This little piece of a coloring book. It's little like leaf patterns and stuff. And then here's another little tag. Then I need to find something to go in this envelope. I want to use something that I want to still be able to close it. Ooh, this is frustrating sometimes. Okay. So these little, I'm going to trim the edge of this because it's like, it was perforated and it makes it kind of hard to slide in and out of stuff. So I'm just trimming off the perforation just on the sides. There. Now it should slide in a little easier. There. Oops. There. And then I actually left this open, so let's see. I'm going to put this little picture of this cat. It's like a cat sitting by the fireplace at Christmas time. So there. And then this pocket in the back. So I'm going to add one of these. This is like a water bill, like a old piece of ephemera. And then just this piece of coffee dyed. This is like 28-pound coffee dyed paper. And a little stamped bee in there. And then I do want to put some tabs. So I'm going to set aside a few little pieces of fabric that I want to use for tabs. And yes, I staple them on. That's what I do. Not always. I mean, if I have the forethought, you know, before I start putting everything together to stitch them on my sewing machine, I'll do that. And a lot of times I do that on the larger journals, but these little minis, I don't know. It's a junk journal. I like stapling things onto it. I love using my tiny attacher for one thing, because it's fun. I don't always have to have everything perfectly straight either. Just using like 2 layers of fabric. I'm not counting how many pages in between. I'm just putting them on there, you know. Let's do one more tab. Nope, we don't need another one. Okay. So this guy is just about done. I do want to put a little, one of these little guys on there. Oh, I like that little bow. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to use this. So I just took some pieces off of my like vintage style um snippet roll, and I'm just going to pin it onto the front here. And there's a little, I'll show you guys here in a second. Oh my gosh, if I could see, it would be really helpful. Okay. See, it just has like a little snap, you know. And then this little bow I just made out of taking cloth, you know. I'm just going to glue it right there. You ordered, oh, the Mooka book. Is that what you're saying, Judy? The Mooka book? Okay, I was trying to think. I was thinking maybe she's writing musical or something. But yeah, the Mooka book. Isn't that a beautiful book? Oh my God, I love that book. Thank you, Care. Thanks. Thank you, Elizabeth. Sorry the camera's got everything so far away. I'll let you guys see it a little closer. So this has a little, this is like, I made these a long time ago, you know. It's just a couple layers, one of chipboard, and then, you know, the Tim Holtz paper that has all the tickets. Let's see, is that closure attached in back? Oh, I'll show you. I'll show you the closure. So no, it's actually attached inside this pocket. So there's a little tiny button that I have the elastic cord strung through, right? So and then there's an eyelet right here, and then so that keeps it from coming through. I try to use the smallest button I can that won't interfere with using this pocket, right? So that'll keep it from coming through. And then I put another button on just because I think it's fun. And then it just flips around like that. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Yeah, so I've got 3 done. And 21 more to go. So, and then I'll figure out, obviously, very red and white and blue, red, white, and blue kind of feeling throughout all of these. And that's just because of the popcorn bag mainly, you know. But yeah, see, they're all different. I did do one with the Lucky Strike on it. Oh. So these are super fun. And then, you know, it's funny. Sometimes I'll get halfway through them and then I'll be like, oh, I should have added, you know, this to them. And then, so then I add it to that one. And then I have to go back and add it to all the other ones that I had just finished, you know. So anyway. Yeah. I know I like the Lucky Strikes one too. Thanks, Regina. Thanks, Denise, everybody. You guys are awesome. Holy mini journals. I know, huh? I know. Well, I haven't made any of those for a long time. I went back and looked at my like order history because I was trying to see something, I can't remember, and I had to go back pretty far to see when Regina bought all of them. No, I'm just teasing. I think Regina did buy a couple of them though, at least two. So she likes them. I like making them. I think they're super fun. And then I was thinking I don't know, this might be a little extreme, but where's those little... Where'd they go? Oh, okay. So I was thinking about making some little mini journals with these too. These are a little bit smaller. Yeah, just some little tiny ones. So I have a free gift in my shop right now too. I just wanted to mention because I forgot to tell you. Where is it? So any purchase of a journal, any journal purchase. My God, where is it? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna give you a bag of these tickets. So one day I just felt like stamping, and so I went through all my pattern papers, Prima paper, all kinds of different brands of paper, but a lot of Prima paper, and some regular cardstock and stuff. And I just stamped. It's this whole set of. It's these tickets, okay? It's these tickets. So thank you, Mama. Anyway, so I stamped out a ton of them, and then I cut them all out and sorted them all out, and then I made these like assortments. So when you buy a journal, you're gonna get one of these packs of tickets. Okay, they're not all perfectly trimmed or anything like that. Okay, like, see, you know what I mean? So if you care about that, then you have to trim them yourself. But there's a bunch of them in here. I would say probably at least 60. So and I think I've got, how many do I have? Yeah, I stamped a lot, you guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have 11 like packages of those tickets to give away with every journal purchase. So, okay. Even the minis. So if you're interested in one of these little popcorn minis, I will probably get them all finished tonight and get them listed tomorrow. Don't forget your kits, you guys. Get your kit. Okay? And if you want boho, check out the video that I did yesterday of where I showed the boho pack option on the junk journal kit. Okay? It's hard for me to let go of some of that stuff. I just want you to know, like, some of that, the sari silk trims and stuff. It's kind of hard for me to let go of it, but I'm trying. I'm working on it. You know what I mean? So, I'm willing to make that swap. And, yeah, because really, those kits can go either way. You know what I mean? With the other stuff that's in it. It's really just the fabric that's kind of dictating like what style or what kind of feeling they have. So, and if you want me to just add the boho pack and you still want the other fabric, send me a message and I can do that. I'll let you know how much it would cost to just do that. The cost for just adding the boho pack on. So, do you know what I mean? Yeah, it'd probably be between, $5 and $10 or something. So I just don't want to put that boho stuff, the sari silk stuff, up for sale. Just like, here, buy this stuff. I want it to like be incorporated into other stuff. So I don't know. I'm a weirdo, but so anyways, all right, you guys, I'm gonna go make some more coffee and yeah. Oh, but what do you guys think about making little journals out of these bags? You think that's too tiny? And look at, see, it's got the little, I don't know. I have a bunch of them, and I coffee dyed them. Maybe I'll do these as free gifts. I'll make some little mini journals out of these for freebies in the shop. So I like to have something, you know, I do. Like, I know I've shipped out a lot of stuff and I haven't given a free gift or anything, but because I don't want people to just like expect that, but I do like doing that, you know, especially if it doesn't add a lot of weight to the package, then you know, I love doing that. I think it's fun. Everybody likes presents. So yes, Laura bought 2 kits. Thank you, Laura. I'm sorry, I didn't even notice that you had bought one overnight until, anyways. I love you guys too. You guys go check out Brenda's haul on her channel. Go check out her haul. Hang on just a second. Oh, the bags from Chili's. Right on. Oh, you want to see the bags I got this morning? Oh, actually, I got 2 different bags that I want to show you guys real quick. So I got these at Target. They're like mini baguette, you know, sub sandwich bags.
Do you have a soda bottle?
So these, and I thought it would be kind of cool to somehow, I don't know, it might even be fun to do a journal that's kind of oriented like that. That's, you know, like a little bit wider, you know? I don't know. And then look at, I stole these off of the counter at Maverick this morning. They're for the, you know, like pepperoni sticks. But I love that they don't have any writing on them or anything.
You stealing stuff?
Oh, you got your kit from Care. Okay, right on. Yes, I'm stealing stuff, Sammy.
Also,
don't tell anybody.
Do you have a little spray bottle that I could give to someone?
Like for permanently?
Yes.
Why?
My English teacher's leaving. He's switching schools at the end of this year.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted to give him something, and so I was gonna give him a spray bottle, and then I was gonna put a label on it that says fertilizer, and then I was gonna write under it for bald English teachers.
Here.
And also a label.
Yeah, I'll hook you up here in a minute, Sam. Okay, guys. You guys go get after it. You know what I mean? Portrait instead of landscape. Yeah. You mean like that? I'm doing a portrait instead of landscape. You mean so it opens like that, Care? That's not a bad idea. I don't know. I mean, this either way could work. I don't know. But I got these bags, so and then these could easily go inside, right? You know, I don't know, here and there. So whatever. And like, you know, some of the like longer papers and blah blah blah. Anyways, I don't need another project yet. All right, you guys be good if you want to. It doesn't really matter, but you're welcome. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me, guys, and thanks for being patient with my Wednesday, Thursday thing. And yep. So yeah, check out my shop. There's some pretty good promotions in there too. And when I say this, you guys, I'm not necessarily saying, because I know all of you guys already know that stuff. But, you know, for people that come back and watch the video too. So, yeah, I know, right? Hi, Terry. I know. I refuse to. I refuse to. All right. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Phil. Did you say it, Philuk? You're just gonna see you soon. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Denise. All right. It's okay, Terry. I usually am not here on Thursday anyways, you know, but I will be on Sunday for sure at 4 o'clock. Laura, don't hold me to this, but I might do live stream tomorrow late night. We'll see. If I start on a new project, then I might do a late night stream Friday night, you guys. So, okay. Love you. Take care. Okay. Bye for now. Bye for now.